Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to August 2020's Pick a Card reading. I just have to start by saying I did not expect, nor did I ask for this many cards to come out for your guys' reading. So I have a feeling it's going to be very in-depth and there's a lot of messages in here for each of you watching. So buckle up because it's about to be a long one. So if you've not been to my channel before, welcome. If you've not been to one of my pick a card readings before, welcome. All I ask you to do is to get into a calm, quiet space and take a few deep breaths and really let your intuition pick the pile in front of you. If you need to meditate on the cards at all, you can pause the video and do so. However, this is a general reading, so just keep in mind that there is a message in here for you somewhere. But this is for a lot of people. So for August reading, we have the three piles. For group number 1, we have the blue lace agate card here, and it says, find your calm. Okay, and for group number 2, we have the angelite that says, support is all around you. And then for group number 3, we have sodalite, and it says, speak your truth. So the timestamps for each pile will be down in the description box below, as well as in a pinned comment by me. And sometimes I do forget to do those pinned comments, so I'm going to try my best to remember. But anyway, go ahead and meditate if you need to. If not, I will see you in your particular group. Hello, my group number 1s. Those of you who chose the blue laced agate, find your calm. We're going to go ahead and see what August 2020 has in store for you. First, with your Starchild Tarot. Okay, so first up, we have the Six of Cups. So this usually talks about nostalgia, about inner child, about the past, about people coming in to you, in from your past, like trying to reconnect. This is past memories, learning from the past, reconnection. And I see some reconnection for whatever reason. I don't know. Let's see. Let's keep going. Okay. So 3 of Swords. This is loss of any kind. So anything that's going to leave you feeling hurt, like going through it, heartbreak, grief. This is also obstacles that you have to overcome, or that you're going through certain obstacles and it's very difficult emotionally. This is also sacrificing something in order to move ahead. So leaving people or things behind in order to, get over the loss or get over the hurt that you're experiencing. So three of Swords, it's not a death sentence, if that makes sense. It's not a card that, a lot of people fear it. But at the same time, it's just acknowledging that, yes, this happened and I'm going through it and I'm allowing myself to grieve. I'm allowing myself to experience this, but I'm also going to allow myself to pick myself up and move forward. Like, I'm not going to stay in this place. I'm acknowledging the grief. I'm acknowledging the hurt, but I am going to move forward because I am strong and I am resilient. Okay. So don't look at this as I keep saying it as a death sentence, because a lot of people do, and they get hung up on the fact that it's about heartbreak. And to be honest, when you're going through something like that, it's hard to see how things get better, right? It's hard to see how you can move forward. But this is also telling you this we're acknowledging it, that yes, it's okay. It's okay to feel hurt. It's okay to feel and experience the loss and be in that moment. But you're going to be able to move forward. This is not the place that you're staying at. Like, this is not your final destination. Okay. And then we have, look at this. Okay. So 9 of Cups. So this is about wish fulfillment. This is about manifestation. This is about feeling confident, feeling, emotionally fulfilled. It's about having those positive relationships. It's about, I keep wanting to say, manifestation, but also healing. Water, Cups is about healing. It's about emotion, and with this card particularly, this is a lot of healing going on right now, and a lot of feeling fulfilled. So let's talk about these positions real fast, and let's get a little bit deeper here before we move forward with the oracle cards. So this Six of Cups, this is about, past people and past memories and nostalgia, right? And this is also in my past position. So what this means is this could be the most recent past. So, a couple weeks ago, July, months ago. So this is most recent. Nostalgia, memories, that sort of thing can be creeping up, but I really feel, especially with the rest of the spread here now, that this is about people in your past, most recent past, things that were happening with those people. So it could be family members, it could be past relationships, so exes. Those people were currently in your life again, and it created or moved forward to where your current position here is with the Three of Swords. So this Three of Swords could very well be directly related to people from your past, whether it is your ex, your family members, family pets, anything related to that area. So I don't want to, say, it's going to be all of this. It's going to hit differently for each person that's watching this particular pile, group number 1. So, like I said, heartbreak, loss, unfortunately, it could be, the loss of a pet that you had for a very long time. It could be a loss of a family member, a loss of an ex, whether it's just a breakup or, things that we don't want to think about. So I'm just saying there could be a lot of loss, or it could also be leaving them, sacrificing that relationship and moving forward because that relationship was not doing you justice. It was not for your highest good. It was creating a lot of tension and a lot of unnecessary drama. So like I said, this loss could be related to anything. The first thing that you're thinking of, that's what it is. But again, it's gonna be different for each person viewing this. Okay. And so currently in the month of August, you're going to try to, for most of it, you're going to be in this position of feeling grief, feeling the loss, sorrow. But toward the end of August, oh my goodness, look at the potential outcome, the fulfillment, the emotional fulfillment, exactly how this looks. Sorry, my words aren't coming out the way that I want them to, but it's going to be beautiful by the end of August. You're going to be moving forward. You're going to start healing. You're going to start feeling better about yourself, about your situation. You're going to start manifesting, dreams. You're going to start building again. You're going to be finding happiness. Okay. I didn't expect this reading to feel so deep. I'm getting emotional, really just reading it. That's why I'm having a hard time with words right now. It's really deep. So I'm feeling like the month of August, you might be feeling like you're going to be going through it and that things are, looking bleak for a good part of it, which, to be honest, 2020, I mean, when hasn't it felt? And not to laugh, but I mean, really, 2020 has just been the most ridiculous year of ridiculousness. So, regardless of that, I digress. The end of August is going to feel so much better for you. You're going to be healing. You're going to be feeling more vibrant and just more in tune with yourself and what makes you feel good and what is for your positive good. And what's interesting is this doesn't have a full moon in it, but both of these do, and they're end capping this. And for me, the moon is always such a positive thing and such a mysterious and beautiful thing. And so I feel like that's just a perfect capping to this Three of Swords here. You're going to be using your intuition a lot. I see you thinking inwardly and doing and moving toward what feels right. Okay. And that's what's important too, is that, things may have felt right in the past and you're going to be moving toward what feels right in the future. Hopefully this is making sense. All right. So let's keep going. Let's go a little bit deeper. Let's see if we've got things making sense here. This is the Starseed Oracle, and we have, you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. All right, that's very interesting. I'm going to move this up because we've got a lot of cards here. You're not for everyone. And again, everyone's not for you. So embrace your weirdness, face your true north. Okay, so you are literally going toward what makes you feel good and what's your highest good, right? That's what that is. You don't need to look back on this relationship. And if they were telling you or things were going the wrong way for you and you felt like it was you and your issue, no. You're going toward what makes you feel good, what makes you feel whole, right? Okay, hopefully this is making sense because it's making sense in my head. All right, inner earth, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Beautiful. Enough said. Loosen your grip. Coping mechanism, density, addiction, let God in. Okay, so this is talking about you need to let go of things that are no longer serving you. And sometimes our coping mechanisms are not the best way to do that. So check on what you're doing that you're trying to cope with. Sometimes it's you're clinging on to someone or something that just because you don't see another way, or you don't see, or that person or thing makes you feel really, really good. So like the addiction is talking about. This is very similar to the Devil card in tarot, where like you feel like you're chained to the addiction or the coping mechanism. But really, this is about letting go and letting yourself be free from the things that are tying you down, free from the things that are no longer serving your highest good. So if this is a person, place, or thing, let it go. It's not doing you any justice, any good. So again, check your coping mechanisms. I feel like that's a huge thing right now, especially if you're feeling the loss and the grief. Reach out to friends and family that you can rely on. Also, if you see yourself going to the things that are not good for you, like check it. Realize what you're doing and then try to make better choices or make a better decision. Just the coping mechanisms, and it's not even just like, taking a drink of alcohol every time you feel depressed. It's not just that. It's the little things too, like staying too long in bed, not getting up out of bed. It's not talking to your friends. It's shutting down. Those coping mechanisms can eventually spiral. So what I'm saying, wow, this reading is just so deep. I'm so sorry. I was not expecting this. So check on your coping mechanisms. That's all I'm saying. That's like super strong right now. And your last Starseed Oracle, the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. So you are going to be snapping out of it. You are going to be awakening from the loss, the grief. Because look, we have the 9 of Cups here. So this is your I'm going to say it, wake up call, right? Wake up call to move toward healing, to move toward what benefits your greater good. All right. And so then we have, that's not it. We're going to go with one card deck at a time. So this is Work Your Light. We have Trust the Niggle. Every time this word just trips me up, I don't really like this word at all, just so you know. What is the feeling trying to tell you? Okay. So again, look at like the darkness around her here. And it's like, dark, then she's in the light here. So don't focus on that negativity. You're moving forward. What is like, that, when you have vibes, when you get vibes from certain people or things, like your intuition just goes off and it's like, nope, don't want to go down that street. Nope, don't want to pick up that phone call. Trust it, because you're going to be moving toward the healing. You're going to be moving toward what is positive for you. Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? Okay, Again, take care of yourself. I feel like this is a huge, huge theme within these cards. Take care. Take care of yourself, okay? So again, wow, I got goosebumps. I'm so sorry. This is just, I was not expecting this. This is like way deeper than I ever thought a monthly reading was going to be. So how can you mother yourself? Make sure that you are taking care of yourself. And if you need to reach out to other people, if you need to just, have somebody come over and just, give you a hug, or, make sure that you're, eating your 3 meals a day, whatever you need to do to mother yourself, you need to make sure that you're doing it, okay? Because eventually you're going to get here. So I feel like a lot of these cards are talking about being caught up in this 3 of Swords energy, in the loss and the grief. But it's also talking about moving forward and going toward the healing side of things, all right? And then we have transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Do you see that? Deep healing. Okay? Again, you're transforming from the loss and the grief, and you're going toward healing. So whatever these 2 cards are representing here, this loss and this grief, things are changing. By the end of August, you're going to start to feel so much better. Things are going to start looking up for you. Okay? So don't get caught up with this. Don't get caught up in this feeling. Everyone goes through loss. Everyone goes through grief. And that transition, man, once that starts hitting, everything starts opening up and changing around you. Okay? Then we have boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Okay? That is huge. Huge, huge, huge. Boundaries with certain people, boundaries with certain activities and coping mechanisms, boundaries with maybe social media. I don't know why that popped in my head, but sometimes we let too many people in into our lives, into our intimate moments, and you need to set boundaries. It's not everybody's business what you're going through, and you should only let certain people in to what you're dealing with. It's not necessarily something that you need to tell your whole following, right? You don't need to let everybody into your business and everybody's going to have an opinion. Everybody's going to have something to tell you, and it's going to get overwhelming. So set boundaries to whom you want to communicate this to and who you want to tell, as well as set boundaries with the people that no longer serve you, with the people from your past, exes, family, whatever the case may be, friends, the people that are no longer good for you, set those boundaries, all right? You don't need them. They're not for your greater good, right? If anybody is causing you pain, heartbreak, if anyone is, I don't want to get too deep, but I'm already there. If anybody is causing you any of those negative emotions, their friendship is not pure for you, right? Their relationship with you is not for the benefit of your greater good. So those friends that are toxic, those relationships that are toxic, let them go. Put up boundaries, okay? Then we have the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, Soul Tribe. Oh my God, I was just talking. Okay, I can't. Find the people that you connect with on a deeper level. They're going to help you through this, okay? So leave the toxicity behind, and you're going to find the people that are going to help you through and be there for you. You're going to know instantly who they are because they're just wanting to help. They're just, going to be there for you. Your soul tribe, right? And this could even be like a, what are they called? Like a support group. That's what I'm trying to say, like a support group. It doesn't have to be like an official one, but it's going to feel like a support group because they just want to see you thrive, right? Your soul tribe. And intuitively, you're going to know who's there for you and who's there just to, stir the pot, right? Hopefully this is all making sense. Hopefully, little light bulbs are going up above your head. And then last, like I said, you guys had a lot of cards. The last work your light is share your voice. Come out of the cave, persecution, and expression. So it could be many things, but for this particular reading, this is saying don't stay in the negative. Don't stay in the loss or the grief. Come out of your bed. Come out of the dark bedroom that, you've been wallowing in. Come out and, express yourself in the best of ways, and also share your voice. So when you come out of this, when you are healing, if you have other people in your life that you feel are going through the same loss and the same grief, you can share your experience and you can be there for them. And you can, be the light for them as well. So, share your voice. But again, come out of it. You're going to be coming out of it. Whatever, goodness sake. I mean, like I said, I keep saying I did not expect it to be this deep. But here we are. 9 of Cups, you're going to be healing. Okay, it's going to feel pretty intense. I'm not going to lie. With all of these cards here that I'm getting, it's going to be feeling a little intense. But that's okay, because you're going to come out of it beautifully. You're going to heal. You're going to be manifesting what you want. Be the change that you want to see, right? Be the change in your life. So it's going to feel, you're going to go through it. You're going to be having to get over those obstacles and those emotions, and you're going to have to get through the negative thinking. But again, I hate to say it because, it sounds so cheesy, but it's a lesson. In the end, everything is a lesson, right? The universe or your God or whatever you believe in, the higher power, it's a lesson. You're going through it for a reason, and you're going to come out of it the much more stronger, healed, and emotionally stronger in the end, right? I hate to say it because it's so cliche and easier said than done, but that's what keeps coming into my head. So let's take a look at your Star Temple Oracle cards. Again, we got a lot of them. So we have the Awakener, rise. Out of the ashes, I rise like the golden sun. Boom. Perfect. Then we have Father of the Sky, God. I release the weight of the world from my shoulders. Beautiful. And I'm going to lighten the load a little bit of this video by saying, does that not look like Jason Momoa? I mean, I can't. I love it. It's my favorite card in this deck. Okay, then we have the Holy Child. I am a divine child of the universe. Starseed. Okay, I feel like that has to do with the 6 of Cups here. I think that's confirmation from childhood memories. I'm going to read, I think, from that card in a minute, but I want to get through this. The Star Mother. Wait. Aha. You have 2 Star Mothers here. What? Okay. The Universal Mother loves and supports me totally. I can't. I love it. Oh my goodness. The 7 Sisters Circle. Sisterhood enriches my life. Okay, what did I say about finding your soul tribe? Finding the people that are going to be there to support you, really being there for you, okay? They're going to enrich your life. They're going to be there for you. They're going to support you. Find those people, and you probably know exactly who they are, and they're probably already contacting you. They're probably knock, knock, knock. Are you okay? What's going on? What can I do? What can I bring over? What do you need? When can I come? Those are your people. When they drop everything for you to be there for you, those are your people. Those are the ones that need to be in your life. When it's not benefiting them, they're wanting to be there for you because that's, you are important. You are important. to them, to the universe, to everyone. Okay. And then this says, gateways of life infinite. I have unlimited access to the divine mind. Okay. So these two, I feel like there are certain messages for you, and I'm going to read from the book. I know this is long. I told you to strap in. I told you, buckle your seatbelts. All right. The Holy Child. So elevate, starry-eyed, and assignment. You are a celestial child of the cosmos with a dedicated dual mission to elevate your own spiritual awareness as well as the collective consciousness. You are an ancient soul with a divine calling to awaken humanity for the highest good. Know that your noble assignment is divinely guided by the Sisters of the Pleiades. Seleno, hopefully I said that right, helps you realize that you are a holy child destined to be a child of light and love. Irrespective of your childhood, recognize that you are an expression of divinity and a leading light in the world. Okay, so maybe, since I'm getting this card here, maybe your childhood was not the best childhood. Maybe you had experienced a lot of, disappointment. I'm just going to say, maybe that, maybe you going through this, you're replaying maybe memories that are not so good from your childhood, but know that you are a channel of light and love. You are going to be expressing your story. I feel like you're going to be able to share that with a lot of people and help a lot of people. So this may not be for all of you. It may be for some of you. I don't see it being like the overall group here, but for some of you, I really feel like you are going to take the negativity and turn it into a positive expression for others. So whether you do like a TED Talk, I'm going to just say, or whether you write a book, or whether you, gosh, this is really, really deep. I'm so sorry, but this is what I'm getting. Don't hate me. You're going to be using the events as a, I just want to say a self-help kind of thing. Like you're going to be expressing it and using it to help others, whether it's a book, a TED Talk, a YouTube video, whatever the case may be. It's going to be different. I don't know what it's going to look like for you specifically, but some of you are going to be doing that. Hopefully that makes sense. Goodness sake. This reading is just taking it out of me. I'm not sure why. Okay, so we're going to look at gateways of light, excuse me. All right. Higher consciousness, potential, intellect. Merope and her human husband, King Sisyphus, support you to merge with your higher consciousness. As a couple, their shared vision and devotion to personal growth paved a gateway of light to the divine mind. The power is open to you as well. Utilize your intellectual vision, intuition, and perseverance to realize your true potential. Be inspired by Sisyphus' persistence and Merope's intuitive wisdom. You have unlimited access to the power of the creatrix, okay? So listen to your intuition. You are going to be experiencing something beautiful toward the end of August. It's going to be healing. It's going to be, you're intuitively going to the right path, all right? Oh my goodness. All right, we're not done. We are not done. We have what is it called? The Believe in Your Own Magic cards, all right? We have Tower, unplug and relax for a spell, okay? So, do some self-care. Unplug from those people that, you don't want to deal with. Unplug, relax, self-care. I love that card so much. Then we have Storm. Every hurricane comes to an end. Boom. The loss, the grief, the heartache, it's not going to last, okay? It's not going to last. And then finally, I love when everything comes together. Lavender, surround yourself with love, okay? Surround yourself with the people that love, that care about you, that cherish you, that only want to see you thrive, okay? And then we have your Let It Go cards. Okay, the first one, we have meditate to dispel all fears and become a beautiful, enchantingly magnetic person. And then we have this one here that says, you are supported and will have helpers. Boom. Oh my gosh. Whenever you need them, let them come. Oh my gosh. And then your last card, your last and final card, okay? Surrender to the pulse that moves you toward your creative destiny, a life of great purpose. You guys, oh my gosh, wow. So overall message for August here, now that it's been literally a half hour sitting here with you, you're going to be going through it, but only for a little bit, all right? It's going to lead you to a path of healing, manifestation, wish fulfillment, a better outlook, a better life, okay? Find your people. Listen, let them help. Let them be there for you. Don't close them off. Be aware of what is holding you back and let it go, all right? Take some time for some self-care. Take some time. If you meditate. If you want to take a nice long bath, take a bath. Get yourself incense, some nice bath salts, whatever the case may be, whatever makes you feel good and calm. Do it. Go for it. All right. Hopefully this wasn't too crazy for you. Like I said, was not expecting this. This had literally thrown me for a loop. So I will be so curious to know if this resonated with any of you down in the comments section below. Let me know what group you chose, because this went deep, man. And I have a feeling it went deep because we're all kind of in the same needing to heal moment, right? Okay, well, I'm excited for you. I'm excited for your healing. I'm excited for you to finally move on to your highest good. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of the video. That way you'll never miss a video upload from me. And also make sure that you're subscribed. If you have already been a subscriber, just because YouTube's going through the craziness that YouTube always seems to go through, and people are losing their subscribers without knowing it. So just make sure that you are subscribed if you, previously did so. All right, guys, I know it was long. I'm sorry. I told you. All right. I will see you in my next video. Thanks so much. Bye. Hello, my group number 2s. Those of you who chose the Angelite. Support is all around you. Let's see what the month of August 2020 has in store for you. And we are going to take a look at your Starchild Tarot first. And we have Queen of Crystals. So this is the Queen of Pentacles in this deck. And this is someone who is very put together, very balanced, very practical, very motherly, very nurturing, very compassionate. Okay. Having it all together, like worked hard, saved, like you got it all. You are that type of person that can balance a full-time job, kids, because this is talking about you, full-time job, kids, all of it, and then still have time for a full course meal, just balance. Not saying that you do have kids. I'm just saying that's what I see with the Queen of Pentacles. All right, next card, we have Five of Cups. So this talks about focusing on the negative. So in this, you can see there's one cup here that's tipped over, and that's what you're drawn to, right? That's what you're focusing on. You're not focusing on the 4 full, beautiful cups. You're focusing on the one that tipped over, that's empty, all of that negativity. That's what you're dwelling on. And you're not going and looking at, oh, well, I have 4 beautiful full cups. Like, it's okay that one's spilled. I can move on and I can regroup and use the 4 cups that are here. Okay, so it's focusing on that negativity. It's also, again, grief. some loss, possibly. And I swear this is going to turn into a deep reading because group number ones did. So let's move on. Let's see. Okay, yeah. And we have Six of Swords. So this talks about healing. This is a transition. This is moving toward a better, calmer, safer water, right? This is going toward the light. Okay, so healing, transition. All right, so let's get a little bit deeper here. So we've already explained what the cards are talking about. Let's talk about them in the position and how it relates to August. So Queen of Crystals, this is in your most recent past and you position. Okay, so you are someone who is very motherly, someone who is very compassionate, someone who's very practical. And so you've been dealing with trying to balance, trying to figure out where and what to do the rest of the year, right? So like maybe you're finally getting to an area where you feel secure, where you feel happy, where you feel like everything's finally coming together, all right? And then something happens. So currently we are in the state of feeling loss, feeling grief. We're focusing on the negative. Maybe things aren't exactly working out the way you planned. Maybe you're just feeling very overwhelmed. That's the word I want to use. Overwhelmed with everything. That this plan that you sought out and you worked really hard on, maybe it's a career because this is Queen of Pentacles. Maybe things are changing. Maybe it is no longer something that works for you in your plan, and things are starting to feel overwhelming. Things are starting to feel very heavy, right? So in the month of August, you're going to be experiencing this, focusing on the negative. So whatever this means to you, we're just going to put it in a general term, and hopefully we'll get more in depth in your oracle cards. But for the most part, you're going to be focusing on the negative aspects of things, focusing on things that aren't working. So you could have this wonderful job, let's say. You can have this wonderful job, but you're focusing and nitpicking on all of the things that, all of the little things that you don't like. So for instance, maybe you're focusing on the fact that, your commute is too long, or maybe you're focusing on the fact that Sally got a promotion over you. Maybe you're focusing on, the fact that, it feels like you guys are in a fishbowl because the way that your office is set up. I don't know. Those are just what came out of my head. So you're focusing on the negative and you're not seeing the big picture and the positive picture, which is, wow, this job is giving me experience. This job is giving me benefits. This job, I have a job, that sort of a thing. So I'm not saying that is going to be your specific situation in the month of August. I'm saying that is one possibility. Over example, I should say. So for the month of August, you're going to be, for the most part, feeling like you're focusing on the negative, feeling like you are just overwhelmed, and there's going to be some stages of grief or some stages of depression, sadness, that sort of a thing. But we are finally going to realize that that's not a way to live, that's not what we should be doing. We're going to start seeing and following the positivity, okay? We're going to be the change. We're going to go toward change. So by the end of August, we are going to start transitioning. We are going to start moving on toward things that benefit our highest good. And I know I say that a lot, but it's true. Healing. So whatever this is, this Five of Cups energy, whatever this is, you're going to move on from it. You're going to leave it behind and you're going to move toward healing waters. You're going to move toward calmer, safer waters. You're going to feel so much better by the end of August. It might be some kind of emotional turmoil for a bit, but you're going to be headed towards something beautiful and amazing and healing toward the end of it. So again, I have a feeling this is going to hit some really deep, deep, deep messages here because group number 1 did. And I was not prepared for what I was seeing. So I'm open to seeing some more deeper meanings here. So again, we have 3 moons in each of the cards here, which to me, I see the moon as a very positive thing, as a very, like the moon is something that I look forward to seeing every month, the full moon. It is a very calming thing for me. So when I see that we have like a moon that is not so close here, and then a moon that is very, very distant in the far, far distant, you can barely see it, and then a beautiful full moon here that's vibrant and it's so close you can taste it. That's very significant to me in what I'm seeing. So again, you think you have it all here, things are balanced, but really it's, you know, the positivity is kind of away. And this one, you can barely see that positivity. And then here in this last card is so fitting that that moon is bold, bright, and easily accessible. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense into where the imagery works out for me personally. When I read images in tarot, there's certain things that are hits for me that I entwine with the meaning of the card, but you know, it just adds that extra oomph for me. But anyway, I digress. The point is, I'm seeing this beautiful moon at the end of August for you, and it's amazing. Also with the moon, it's all about intuition and following your gut, right? Using your inner knowing. And you know, you're using your intuition enough here, but then you completely ignore it here. So, you know, when you're focusing on the negative, you're not listening to your gut, you're not listening to your intuition and your inner voice and your inner knowing, right? But here you see it. It's right there in front of your face. It's everything that you focus on, right? So what I'm seeing and what I'm gathering here is that you right now in your most recent past as well, you've used your intuition, you followed your gut, you're using it to your advantage, but you're totally dropping the ball here with it for the most part of August. You're ignoring it. You're not listening because you're focusing on that negativity. But then towards the end, you see that you're going to start listening to it more. You're going to start following it more. And it's going to lead you to healing and to the places and the people that you need to be around in order to feel better and calmer and safer and more fulfilled. All right. So let's get into your oracle cards here because there is a lot. And let's go a little bit deeper. So let me get them all out here. Let's see. Okay. So you got a lot of Starseed Oracle cards. First, we have the weight of the world. Boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Okay. So again, you're someone who likes to be compassionate and motherly and you want to help out, right? Let it go. You can't help everyone or everything. All right. To put some boundaries. This actually, not the specific card came up. Boundaries came up for my group number 1s as well. So set yourself some boundaries. Let the toxic people and situations and places go. They're not going to be for your highest good, okay? Set boundaries to the things that create that negativity, that create that toxicity, all right? If it's a work thing or a relationship thing and it's causing you grief and it's really being the weight of the world on your shoulders, you need to let it go, drop it. It's not yours anymore to carry. You are moving on and you are healing. Okay. Then we have wait. It's not time yet. Things are being woven. So I feel like this is a card that's telling you guys to really just wait, look, and listen, right? You don't have to plow forward just to plow forward. Take some time out. Take some time to really figure out what your next steps are going to be, where your next road is going to lead you, right? Don't rush through it. And also, it's okay to sit here and feel the feelings, right? You can sit there and wait and be in the feelings for a minute. You can have that quote unquote pity party. It's okay. Go for it. It's good that you feel emotions. It's good that you feel the certain feelings, because then when the healing starts and the positive things start happening, you can really accept them. You can really relish in them, and they just overwhelm you in a great way. So just wait it out. See where things are going to start leading you. This path, it's starting to get there. You're starting to see between the trees. You're starting to see that secret path that's going to lead you toward healing. So just let it lie for a little bit. It's not yet time, but you'll know when the time to change and the time to move on is coming. So whether this is a job, whether this is a relationship or a certain situation, don't rush it. Weigh all your options. Like, be the Queen of Pentacles that I know you are. So again, this is not necessarily saying that you are a woman or identify as a woman. So hopefully I say that because I feel like I need to say that because I do have male viewers. So this is just knowing that you have that compassion, that you are, you have that feminine side, and that's not gender. Okay. So just know that. So be the Queen of Pentacles, that energy, that compassion, that love, that nurturing that I know you are, and go forward. That is the time. Okay. Hopefully that's making sense. I really hope, because it makes complete sense in my head. And then we have baby steps. Okay. Oh my gosh. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. We were talking about that. We were talking about that with the moon. Baby steps. Action. Wait. Okay. Be able to take those baby steps toward the healing. Okay. So plan it out. Plan with that Queen of Pentacles practicality. Okay. Plan it out. Baby steps. Don't rush it. Don't go all the way through just, because you feel like you have to power through. It's okay to wait it out. It's okay to use your intuition. See what your gut is telling you. Okay. This is deep. Oh my gosh. Then we have, double mission. Okay. Love this card. Lightworker Starseed. Serve the world by being you. Okay. Let me just do a real quick reading on that because I want to give you the message in here. Okay. How can you serve the world by being you? Lightworker starseeds are mission and purpose oriented. Many have the feeling that time's running out and that there's something they came here to do, create, or contribute. They're here to grow as souls individually and also to contribute to the planet in some action-oriented way. Their collective mission is often answered through a career calling or by devoting their life to something bigger. Until they remember their collective mission, it can feel as if something's missing or that they're forgetting something important. It's common for lightworker starseeds to feel that they're different, and they may carry soul memories of being visible or sharing their voice. As such, they may protect themselves by dimming their light in order to fit in, or by spending time in some sort of closet, such as a spiritual closet. If you pull this card, you're being called to remember your collective mission and to step into it more fully. You're being reminded that your role as lightworker is to light up the world with your presence. This doesn't have to be a great big thing or a decision you have to make. You also don't need to have a great plan. If you resonate with being a lightworker, all you need to do is work out what lights you up, aka your passions and joy, and keep doing that. When you trust and follow the simple path of things that light you up, and then lose yourself in doing, you'll light up the world without even trying. Okay, so that's the message there. What lights you up? What are your passions and what are your joy? And go toward that. Okay, that's going to help with your healing, and it's also going to help others in doing so. They're going to see how you are reacting and what you're doing and how it's making you feel and how it's making you specifically light up, and it's going to encourage them to follow their dreams and their passions as well. All right. And then the more positivity that goes around, the better. Okay. And then we have We the Hathers, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. So you are deeply loved by the universe, by people. And I feel like that's something else that you need to remember. But let's go ahead and see what this has to say, because this card I don't get often, so I don't really remember what it means. Birth is a portal that ushers in new life. The Hathors or Hathors are here to remind you that you are a child of the cosmic mother and you're being called to be held by her deep, never-ending love and embrace. This is a tender, nourishing card. Love it. Reminding you to reap the deep, deep love of the mother's embrace. The Hathors know that the journey on earth can be rocky and lonely at times, but you're being reminded to rest more deeply in the mother's arms. Some self-care. This card is a card of extreme potency, of femininity, of creation, and of birth. You're being called to mother yourself and others too. To surrender to your sacred femininity, to create and to surrender to your own creations, to hold and be held. You're being called to remember your place in the web of life and to realize that the cosmic mother is watching you every step of the way. You may be going through a transition right now, moving from one way of being to another. If so, you're being reminded that you're cradled in a sacred container, that you're being more held than you can possibly imagine, and you have access to more love than your heart can bear. If you're struggling in any way, you're being reassured that things will work out. Open yourself to receiving the overflowing love of the cosmic mother. I have goosebumps. Flooding towards you from every direction, and let it stretch your heart. Okay, yeah, I definitely needed to read that. And the last Starseed Oracle card you have is Jump In, Adventure, Say Yes to Change, Andromedon, I can read, Energy. Say yes to change. You're going to be going through a change, okay? And say yes to it. If your intuition says jump in, okay? All right, let's see what your Work Your Light Oracle has to say. All of your cards here, because you've got quite a few. You all did, all groups. Okay. Council of Light, Divine Orchestrations, Helpers in the Subtle Realms. Let's read that real fast. Okay. Council of Light. Come on. I could have just used the dang, there we go, the dang index. All right. The Council of Light is a team of benevolent beings who are here to assist the raising of consciousness of the planet. They are here to help you achieve your soul mission and are guiding you every step of the way. However, because we live in a world where free will reigns, they cannot help you without your permission. If you would like their assistance, it's time to ask them. They can help with all kinds of requests. Nothing is too big or too small. Think of them as your personal team of helpers in the spirit realm. They are willing and ready to step in and get to work. What would you like help with? What tasks would you like to delegate to them? The Council of Light is a team of ascended masters, light beings, angels, and guides devoted to the rising of Earth and all of humanity. Wow. If you are a light worker, it is from them that you receive your personal mission. Like a spirit world, United Nations. I'm laughing because I can't read. Like a spirit world, United Nations. They want to thank you so much for doing this work and devoting your life to uplifting the planet. Pray to them for clarity and guidance regarding your personal mission. Put in requests and let them get to work. So basically ask for help from whomever you believe in. To help guide you. Ask for help for what you need to do next, okay? And then we have you are already doing it. Stop overthinking and keep facing your true north, right? You're already starting to move on. You're already starting to go on to this change, this transition, this healing. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking, right? And then we have Lemuria. I can never say it right. Creating heaven on earth is happening. So you're already creating your safe space. You're already creating your healing space. You're already doing it. You're already, going there. It's just, you're not realizing it. Okay. And once you're healing, once you're going to that place, it's going to be your heaven on earth because you're going to feel so healed and safe and wonderful. It's going to feel like paradise for you because it's, where you need to be. Then we have inner temple, devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Okay, listen to your heart. Listen to your intuition. Okay, let it guide you. Then we have align your life. There we go. What is not aligned or what needs to change? What is this negativity that you're focusing on? What is this that you need to get rid of? What are the things that need to change in order for you to heal and live your best life? What is it? Because that needs to go. That needs to go. You're done. Okay? Leave it in the past. Leave it in the month of August. And by the end of August, you're going to feel free. You're going to feel healed. You're going to feel like you are living in your own little paradise because you're going to feel so much better. Okay? I keep seeing this practicality. Use it. Okay, you're going to be able to use your Queen of Pentacles energy throughout the month of August. You're just ignoring it through most of it. Like, it's still there. You still are balanced and you still have that balance in you. You still have that practicality, that nurturing, that lovingness, that compassion. You're going to start using it inward, okay, to get to here. You're not going to do too much of this negativity focusing for much of the month of August. Like, it's going to happen, but you're going to be like, no, I'm not that person. I can move on. I have the skills and the tools I need in order to move past it. Whatever this negativity, this Five of Cups craziness is, okay? All right, we have Star Temple cards for you. The Cosmic Enchantress, Wishcraft. I attract a steady flow of abundance. You will certainly do that. Especially since you have this Queen of Pentacles energy. Abundance, yes. Let go, the Amber Star. I surrender and allow myself to grieve. What did I say? It's okay to allow yourself to be in that moment. It's okay to have a pity party. It's okay to grieve. Let it go. But then we move past it, right? We let it happen. It's a moment, and then we move past it. We need it to happen because then we can appreciate what's coming next, right? Everything is a lesson in life, right? I know I said it in my group number ones, but everything is a lesson, and it's easier said than done, and it's so cliche, but everything is a lesson in order for us to move on and learn from it. And a lot of the time, some things are harder to learn from than others. But again, this whole universe is telling you, if you keep focusing on the negative, if you keep doing this, you're going to keep having the same lesson over and over and over again until you learn from it and move on and move past it, right? If you're one of those people that keep saying and keep focusing on the negative, like, oh, why does this always happen to me? Why do I keep dealing with the same deals? Why do I keep dating the same people? Why me? Why me? Why does this keep happening? It's because you're not learning from it. It's because every time that you get this lesson, you don't learn the things that you're supposed to learn from it and move past and move on. So this month of August, surrender, allow yourself to grieve, or allow yourself to learn this lesson, and then leave it, let it go. Let it lie and move past it, okay? And then you won't have to deal with that lesson anymore. Just saying. I've had to learn that the hard way. Like I've literally been through the same cycle over and over because I was focusing on the things that I wasn't supposed to be focusing on, and the same life lessons kept hitting me. And then finally I was like, I'm seeing a pattern that I shouldn't do. And then I let go, moved on, and then that hasn't happened. That lesson hasn't shown up. So again, easier said than done, so cliche, but I feel like as it was important to say in group number one, it's important to say for you guys too. All right, then we have the Moonstone Star, Passion. I am entering a portal of euphoric love. I think that you are definitely going to be entering a portal of euphoric love, but with yourself and your situation. Not saying that you're not going to find, a relationship. I'm just saying you're going to get to a point where you're healed and you're feeling so much better that you're going to find that love and that lust for life, for certain relationships, and for yourself again, right? You're going to find your passion again because you're not focusing on the dang negative anymore. You're going to go past it. You're going to let it go, and you're going to find your passion for life, for love, for all things wonderful. Again, you have to go through some of the lessons and some of the grief and the ick in order to appreciate the positive, in order to appreciate the love and the good things in life. There's always bad with the good, as well as there's always good with the bad. It's a cycle. Once you open up to the fact that the universe has cycles and everything is karmic, okay, focus. I'm getting off track. But the universe has cycles, and once we are aware of it, we start learning from it, right? What goes up must come down. And you're going to start to notice that once you start looking past this grief or this negativity, you're going to start finding that happiness, right? It's all a cycle. Then we have the visionary, awake. With an intuitive perspective, I see the bigger picture. Boom. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I told you your intuition is going to be huge into following the path. And it's true. It's just been confirmed right here. You see the bigger picture when you listen to your intuition. When you're following what's good for your highest good, what's going to be for your highest good, you see the path that it lays out in front of you. Okay? You're going to see the bigger picture. You're going to be awake now. You're going to stop focusing on that cup, that dang cup. All right. Then we have the temple, home. I no longer search outside myself for home. Okay, you're going to start feeling whole. You're going to start feeling like all is right in the world with yourself, with your situation, everything. And then didn't we have another mother card in here? I'm not sure. The universal midwife, birth. I birth fruitful and sacred assignments. All right. So you are going to have this change, this lovely, lovely healing change. And then you're going to be able to have this abundance because you're seeing this new way of being. All right. The universal midwife. You're birthing the change that you want to see. And again, Queen of Pentacles is very motherly. All right. You're going to nurture yourself, nurture this new path, nurture your okay? Bring that Queen of Pentacles energy inward. Okay, then I told you we got a lot of cards. We're going through it today. This is a deep one for the month of August. We have Believe in Your Own Magic cards. We have interesting. We have Shark, swim away from this situation. Yeah, you're transitioning. You're moving away from it. No longer need it. Lighthouse, don't doubt your worth. I am always enough. I feel like this card is so beautiful. I love it so much. Know that you are always enough, okay? Don't doubt your worth. Don't doubt your worth. And last but not least, for the Believe in Your Own Magic deck, we have Villain. You can always rewrite the story. Excuse me. Goodness, I've been talking too much. You can always rewrite the story. Again, you're transitioning. You may be in this quote unquote villain mindset right here with this negativity, but you can literally rewrite it and go on to be the hero in your own story. Okay, rewrite the story. You can always do it. Change for the better, for the healing. All right, last cards, we have the Let Go cards. This is one of them. Beautiful, I love it. And it says, find a place of quiet solitude and listen to the goddess of the moon. Is she calling for more love? Again, we got moon. Moon. Intuition. And then we have this card here, which is beautiful. And it says, we couldn't know paradise if flowers refused to release their fragrance. Give your gifts freely. Synchronicity. Sorry, there's like a frog in my throat from talking too much. But anyway, I'm excited for you for your month of August. I know this was a long reading. I told you buckle your seatbelts. I said we had a lot of cards. There's some deep and profound messages in this. However, your Five of Cups manifests itself to you, you're going to get through it, okay? You have the Six of Swords here, this transition, this change, this healing, this calmer waters, okay? This Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Crystals, remember to rely on it. Remember where you were in your most recent past. Remember where you were when you were feeling balanced, when you were feeling practical, when you were feeling, on top of the world. Remember that feeling and remember what you did, because that's going to take you through to get to the Six of Swords energy. Swim away from the situation and align your life. Okay, you can always rewrite the story. I love it. Okay, and it's okay to have a pity party. It's okay to be here in this negativity for a minute. It's okay. We all do it. We all have to go through it, but it's a lesson in order for you to get to where you need to be. All right. I really hope this helped. I know it was long and I do apologize, but these are messages for you that you were needing to hear. So hopefully this resonated with you if you picked this group number 2. Let me know what group you chose down in the comment section below. That way, I always love hearing the feedback and hearing that it helped. So let me know if this resonated with you down there. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of the video. That way you'll never miss an upload from me. And also, if you are subscribed to this channel, and check and see if you still are, because YouTube's been doing its YouTubey thing where it's unsubscribing people. So just make sure that you have that going on. All right, cool. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I hope this helped. I hope this made sense, and I hope this resonated with you. As always, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my group number 2s, those of you who chose the Sodalite, Speak Your Truth. We're going to take a look at your Starchild Tarot cards first, and then we'll move on to the Oracle cards, which there is a lot of. So buckle up. Okay, what does August 2020 have in store for you, group number 3? First up, we have Eight of Swords. All right, so this is a card that's all about feeling trapped, feeling like you cannot move forward, feeling like you're stuck. This could be mental blocks, obstacles that you feel like are in your way. But this card is also telling you that you will be able to get yourself out of that feeling, okay? Obstacles, blockages. But I'm really feeling like it's just like the inability, like you just really feel, because she feels stuck in this image. It's like you're not moving forward like you would like to. You're stuck and like, it's killing you. Like you want to go in a new direction. I feel like you want to go into this direction here, but something's blocking. Okay. Oh, your next card is Chariot. So this card talks about being confident, being courageous, having victory. This card is such a great card to get in readings. I love it. So this is like determination, finding your inner strength. This is also, especially since it's a horse and going this way, this is talking about like a transition, like you're transitioning into a new part of your life, which is interesting because she's facing this way and she's feeling trapped here in this imagery. And this card is all about going this way. And do you notice how there's only 2 swords here? So I'm going to say there's only 2 obstacles here, but there's a ton more over here. So like really, she shouldn't be going this way. She should be going this way, the path of least resistance, right? Oh, okay. Let's move on. Let's move on. But yeah, victory, determination, perseverance, like transitioning into a new phase. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm just looking at the pictures and that just makes sense to me so much. All right, then, okay, 3 of Crystals, which is 3 of Pentacles in this deck. So this card talks about hard work. This talks about having the artistry and the skill set and the determination and the creativity to create this new project, this new, I'm going to say career, because I think that this is exactly where it's going. Wow. Okay. So this is also getting acknowledgement and small rewards for that hard work and determination. This is planning your next steps in order to go farther in your career, into this artistry, into getting more financially secure. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Ooh, all right. Yeah. So over here, this is the card that is in the position for your most recent past, or you. And so in this instance, and in this case for the month of August, you have been feeling trapped, weighed down. You have been feeling like the path that you have chosen is not the path for you. It is, I believe for most of you, this is a career path. This is a job that you have been doing because it was paying the bills, and it was, a necessity. But you feel bogged down, you feel trapped. You feel like this was not what you were meant to do. You have so much more potential, and you have so much more to give. And you have this, skill set that you would like to share with the world. And that's going to allow you to create this feeling of more freedom and this feeling of more fulfillment, right? And so currently, you're in that transition phase right now. Okay. You're in the month of August, you are going to be putting forth that transition. You are going to start making the connections. You're going to start building your confidence back up, because she doesn't look too confident in the path that she's chosen here in her situation, right? But with this Chariot for the month of August, this is about building up your confidence, your courage, and your drive and your determination to go forth and create what you need to create in order to get here at the month of August, which is fantastic. You have been, or you will be, since, this isn't August yet when I'm filming. But in the month of August, you're going to be putting in the work and doing the time in order to get some results here at the end of August. And so you're just trucking along, doing your thing, putting in the time and the effort. And by the end of August, you're going to start reaping some of those rewards. You're going to start seeing the acknowledgement of other people. And Three of Crystals too is about collaboration. So maybe you're going to be seeing some people come to you and want to participate in what you're doing and want to be a part of what you're doing. You're going to start building a base of people as well that are going to be like, oh yeah, that's awesome. What you're doing is so neat. It's so cool. It's innovative. It's, you're doing the thing that I would like to do. Whatever the case may be, you're going to start building a following. So, I mean, let's just put it out for like the most common of basic things right now. Maybe you want to be doing some sort of creative thing on Instagram. I want to be an influencer, whatever the case may be with that. Let's just say that's the example. So in the month of August, you're going to be putting in the work and the time. You're going to be building up a portfolio, putting it online on Instagram. You're going to be, making connections through there, and you're going to start seeing the benefits of that towards the end of August. Example number one for you, the most basic that I could think of, or that it popped into my head. So whatever the case may be, you're going to be so successful with this. Like this, you're already like in the month of August with this Chariot card, you're already going to start seeing feedback and rewards, I'll say, successes, little successes here and there, because you're going toward the path that you were meant to go down. You're going toward a more fulfilling path, a more emotionally, financially, and more secure path for yourself, more creative fulfillment. Because this path that you were on, that this trajectory that you went toward, was just out of sheer necessity. This, I feel like it was out of sheer, what you needed to do in order to get by, in order to get to where you could maybe spend some more time at home, or maybe spend some more money in starting up this plan. Does that make sense? Because this was like the stepping stone. That's exactly what I want to say. So whatever this was that you feel trapped in, that you feel like you can't move toward, you can't go in the new path, that was a stepping stone. And it might be also too what you think society wanted you to do. Like it was the next step, or the proper career, or the proper the way to do things, right? So it was like society, or my family, or whatever it was, like you're inside normal, right? You're inside this box, and it made you feel extremely trapped, and it made you feel extremely like this is not doing it for me. I'm not fulfilled. I hate my day-to-day, my job. Not I hate my life. That was where I was going to say, but like that's that mentality, right? Like this is not what I was meant to do. This is not my fulfilling destiny. And so now you're going to start escaping those swords, and you're going to start running free with this chariot. You're going to start going toward the things that might be considered not normal, or you're going to start thinking outside the box and doing those things in order to feel free, in order to feel fulfilled. And it's going to give you those accomplishments and those green lights, right? To keep moving forward. And I have to say, if there are people in your life that are saying, no, you shouldn't do that. That's not right. That's not what we should be doing. Really? Because it's 2020 right now, and there's a million different avenues. It's like saying that you shouldn't open an online store because box stores are like, big box stores are the common thing. That's the go-to thing. That was like everybody's normal, right? And then, online blew up, and everybody's still like, no, but box stores are, I digress. I'm just saying, that's what I see in my head. Like, you don't want to do what everyone thinks you should do. Like, because that's where you're at right here. And so you're going to move this pathway. You're going to start going down this awesome path, and you're going to start getting the green light and the little successes and rewards and the acknowledgement. And you're going to start building a following of people, or a fan base, or a customer base. And they're going to start coming back all the time because they enjoy your innovation and they enjoy your take on whatever it is that you're doing. That's what I see. Okay, well, let's get a little bit deeper here, and let's take a look at your Starseed Oracle here. I feel like this is definitely like people are telling you, oh, you can't do that. Like, you shouldn't do that. You have to work a 9 to 5. How dare you work from home? How dare you? I feel like that's what you're hearing. And so it's making you feel really trapped because you're like, I don't have the support, and I don't have the green light that I need, but you will. You will. All right. Lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. Would you look at that? You're going to start being like, well, what if I did? What if I did? Anything that does not benefit your highest good needs to go. You need to let it go. All right. We're getting a little deeper and deeper here. Child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. Okay, let's just go ahead and see what message this has to say, because I feel like this is definitely for some of you, if not all of you. There's a mysterious force that governs all of life, an intelligence that tells flowers when to bloom and the tides and seasons when to come and go. That intelligence is with you too. It was there before you drew your first breath, and it will be there well beyond your last. It's the part of you that informed every cell what to do when you were in your mother's womb. It's harder to resist this force than it is to surrender to it. Because Earth is a planet of polarity and free will, it is easy to forget that this intelligence exists within us. So often we become disconnected from this pulse of life and fall into the pattern of believing that we're separate or feeling that we need to go it alone. We can feel isolated as if we need to figure things out. read. We can feel isolated and as if we need to figure things out for ourselves to rely on our own strength. You are being called to remember the intelligence that's within each and every one of your cells, to remember that you're a precious child of a loving, gentle universe, that you have access to all the intelligence, wisdom, strength, flow, and qualities there ever were, are, and will be. And to remember that if flowers know exactly when and how to bloom, then you do too. How can you surrender more deeply to the intelligent flow of life? Just saying, you are being drawn to whatever this is, and I'm super excited for you. I got chills. Okay, let's keep going. We have the courageous peony. Oh my goodness. Okay, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. I love it. Okay, so I'm getting excited because everything is like making sense and I love it. So multifaceted, unique nature. You are unique. No wonder you feel trapped. No wonder you feel like this isn't where you need to be and not your path. You need to be seen in a different way. You need to go with your uniqueness because everyone is unique. And the more you embrace your weirdness and the more that you embrace your uniqueness, the more life starts to fall into place. Like the more you try to hide who you really are, the more you try to cover up like your little intricacies. Is that what I want to say? Sure. The more you do that, the more life starts to feel like it's just not, going your way, right? The more things start to feel trapped, you feel like you can't be who you're meant to be. And child, you need to be in your element. You are definitely going to be in your element. You're going to go and be seen. You're going to be recognized for your uniqueness. Okay. Chills. Okay. Then we have your life is a canvas. I love this so much. Okay. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. All right. You are going to be creating something brand new for yourself. You are going to put yourself out there. You are going to be able to finally have that creative career, the creative outlook, all of that. Like you're going to feel so much better by the end of August. You're already like moving toward it. Like you know exactly what this is. Like you know exactly what I'm talking about and what you want to produce and create, and it's going to be successful, okay? Then we have big picture thinking. Oh my gosh. Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. I'm telling you, you got it going on. You got it going on. I can't. Well and Orca elders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. What is it that you want to put out into the world? What is it that drives you to be this creative manifesting force of nature? What is it that you want to produce and create? What lights you up? What gives you that zest for life? Okay, that's what we're talking about here. Oh, I'm so excited for you guys. Okay. Now we have your Work Your Light Oracle. I just said this. Oh my gosh. What lights you up? Starseed. What lights you up? What is it that you want to share with the world? What is it? What's that passion? Okay. Because that's exactly what we're talking about here. Then we have don't dim your light to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Don't do that anymore. Don't do that. You deserve to be seen. You deserve to stand out with your uniqueness, okay? Oh my gosh. Then we have Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. Okay, so again, the universe, the reason why you're going to have success with this is because this was your divine path. This is where everything was meant to be. Everything was coming to this point. Your guidance is divinely guided, okay? You're going to have success with this because this is what you were meant to do, okay? Everyone is looking out for you right now. Whatever higher power you believe in, they're looking out for you. They're helping you on your path, okay? Then we have Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. I can't. Just said that. Seeding the light, laying foundations. That's what you're going to do with this chariot, Okay. And it's still what you're going to do with this Three of Crystals, Three of Pentacles. You're laying the foundation to build up. Okay. And it's been, this is the moment. This is the path that you've been wanting to go toward for so long. This was what was in your heart. Oh, I'm so excited for you. Soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Okay, so remember when I said there's certain people that are going to tell you, no, you can't? Don't. Those are not your soul family. That's not your tribe, so to speak. The people here that are going to see you for what you are, who you are, those are the people that are going to be supportive, that are going to be your cheerleaders, that are going to ask if you need anything from them to help guide you, help push you forward, help propel you into success. Those are your people that you need to have a shoulder to lean on, right? Get rid of all those toxic people that tell you you can't. Get rid of them. And then we have the initiation, the rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Okay, so I love this card because of the imagery alone here, because we have this feeling of like dark, like everything's so depressing. We can't see where we're going. Like everything is just like, ugh. And then we start walking along this path and we start saying, oh, what is this? This is like beauty. This is paradise. What is this? But you see, everything is a lesson, right? And so when I was talking about like, oh, I feel like you guys have had to like do this out of necessity, do this job or this, whatever this was with this Eight of Swords that's making you feel trapped, like you had to do it out of necessity. And so now I'm seeing that, yeah, you did, because you had to walk through the storm and the darkness. You had to walk through it in order to see your worth and in order to see what you really want out of life, right? In order to see that there's so much more potential that you have, and there's so much more you can give to the world than this. There's so much fulfillment that you can have. And you had to go through this in order to see everything as a lesson. In the last two groups, I was talking about the same thing. It's cliche and it sounds easier said than done, but you go through the negative in order to appreciate the positive, in order to appreciate the things that come out of those lessons. And that's what this card is talking about. Crossing the threshold, rite of passage. You're going toward the better thing for yourself, the most beneficial good, the highest good for you. Okay, next we've got some Star Temple Oracle cards for you. The Amazon Queen, battle. I am a devoted warrior of the universe. So yeah, like victory, the Chariot, determination. Like you are so battle ready. You're like, hey, if I've got to get a few scars in order to make my dreams come true, I will gladly bear those scars. Like we're good. You are going to come out of this so successful. I see so many positive things with this transition period that I'm excited for you. So you had to go through some stuff and some ick, like this initiation card here. You had to, but it's for the betterment of you and your future and your emotional well-being. All right, then we have the Winged Messenger creation. A spiritual direction inspires my creative flow. Okay, so again, divinely guided, as well as this can also be that you find your inspiration from like spirituality. So whatever, so say you're an artist and you paint, you might find more inspiration for your art from religious texts or the Greek myths or, Roman myths, whatever the case may be, Norse mythology. Spirituality might inspire you, whatever creative direction you're going. But just know that this has been divinely guided because this is what you were meant to do. Okay, then we also have the Enchanter, dream. I wish upon a star and my dreams come true. Enough said. Then we have the Oracle, forecast. I am the oracle. My intuitive insights flow freely. Okay, listen to your intuition. Okay, if you're feeling trapped, you're not supposed to be feeling trapped in life. You're supposed to be able to feel free and fulfilled and experience life. And I know, again, cliche, easier said than done, but listen to your intuition. If you get those intuitive hits to start going down a different path, in a different direction, and you're starting to feel better about life and your outlook and your emotions are feeling better and all of this stuff, listen to your intuition, okay? Again, there's a big full moon here, which has been a theme in each of the groups here. For me, full moon is full of positivity meaning for me. Like, I love the full moon, everything about it. It's just been one of those positive images for me throughout my life. So when I see the full moon, I see a positive outcome. I see positivity. I see like everything about it is good, right? A green light. And it's also intuition. So right now you're listening to your intuition, because see how big that moon is? Like, that moon, you can see it. You can almost like walk to it. It's that close, that perspective. So when you're seeing that goodness and that your intuition, you're following your intuition when you see the moon that close, right? That's just the imagery. I'm sorry. It's not making sense when I say it. But when I, as a reader, am looking at imagery, I use my own intuition hits, things that make sense to me when I'm reading. And so I use that against, or I should say with, the traditional meaning of the card. So again, you're following your intuition for the right path in this transition period. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay, moving on. So, beloved Zeus, lovers, the cosmic union is destined for greatness. Okay. So, excuse me, hiccup. So, I don't see this as like a lovers or a relationship card with this reading here. I see this as a union with your creativity, with your new path. I see this, the union with your soul family, with your followers, with your new direction. I see all of that destined for greatness, because again, this is where you're supposed to go and what you're supposed to do. So this is amazing. Again, a cosmic union, divinely guided. I'm loving every little bit of this. I'm sorry, I'm so excited, but like, yay. Okay, then we have Believe in Your Own Magic cards. We have Spaceship, don't be afraid to sing. Okay, so don't be afraid to go on this path, because, it's unknown, or it's kind of scary, or, it's a different path than what you're used to. Don't be afraid, because it's your uniqueness is what's needed right now. Your unique take on whatever this is needed. Like, okay, there's a spaceship and there's mermaids in like the galaxy here. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to do something new. Don't be afraid to be weird. Shoot, I'm weird all the time and you guys are still listening to me. Just saying. All I'm trying to say is like you being you is what is needed, and don't be afraid to be yourself. Then we have expectations. Again, don't seek anyone's approval. Oh my gosh. If you take anything away from this reading, this is the big one. Don't seek anyone's approval. You do you, okay? You just be the most amazing, unique, creative individual, because there's no one else that's going to be like you. And you don't need that approval from anyone. And I literally have goosebumps. Okay, your last card here with this oracle deck is Sundress. Do it for you. Oh, I love this card immensely, because this can take on a few different meanings. Okay, and I just noticed she has vitiligo. I can never say it right, but that is so cool that they're so... Okay, if you have not seen this unboxing, I suggest you see this unboxing, because the cards are absolutely stunning and fun and unique, and I love them. But that's besides the point, and I digress. So Do it for you. So this path that you're now going on, this new direction is for you. It's not for anybody else. You don't need anybody else's approval for this, okay? Do it for you, because who wants to feel trapped all the time? Who wants to feel like they're not going to go any farther? Who wants to feel like, okay, well, I'm just working a 9 to 5 because I have to work a 9 to 5, and I got as far as I can with this company or this career, and I'm not going to get any more advancement, so I'm just going to stick it out till I retire. No. Do it for you. Do it for you. Okay, last cards. I promise you, these are your Let It Go cards, and I love these so much as well. This first one says, you will climb that mountain, and then the next, which will bring great joy. Bam. Your next one says, fragrant are the flowers that bloom when you smile and let go. And your last one, we have, let go of the idea that you need to have anything other than happiness in your life. I mean, this is beautiful. I'm excited for you. I am excited for this month of August for all of my groups that I read for. This was a long reading for each group, and if you've stuck it out, there was some payoff, I have to say. So I'm excited for you guys. I feel like there were a lot of deep healing messages in each group. And group number 3, this was a deep reading, but I feel like it was needed to be said. I feel like all of us are transitioning from, a place of ick into a place of healing, and life purposes are coming, and a feeling of fulfillment in August. By the end of August, we're all going to be feeling amazing. So I'm excited to see all of that. I know there were a lot of cards. I did not intend for that to happen. It just happened, but I'm glad it did, because it was a really, really deep reading for each of the piles, each of the groups. So again, I'm excited. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of the video, because then that way you'll never miss a video from me. Let me know what group you chose down in the comment section below, and I'd love to know if it resonated with you. And also check to see if you have been subscribed with me, check and see if you are still subscribed, because YouTube is doing its YouTube thing again. So some people have been unsubscribed to a lot of people's channels and stuff. So I just want to make sure that we're all good. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm excited for your month of August. And as always, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.